I'm Draven. I typically make high gain amp demos here on YouTube, and today marks 1 year of me making these videos and stuff, so that's crazy. This past year has been kind of insane, going from just playing in bands and making music and working with bands, going to pretty much just playing with toys all day, every day. Super wild. And the amount of support that I've gotten doing all of these videos and stuff is wild to me. I set out to make these videos because there wasn't really anybody talking about how low-tuned guitars work with tube amps, because every time I would watch a amp demo, it's always in, drop D or standard or something around there. And as I'm sure you guys have noticed in the videos over the year, like some amps just don't like it, some amps really like it, and it works great. So going into it, that was kind of my goal, was just to show off what amps do well with it and what amps don't. But things kind of shifted, and now I'm just doing all sorts of stuff, which is super exciting. And it's been really cool meeting a lot of new people and working with brands that over a year ago that I wouldn't even have thought I would have obtained that item or anything like that. So it's just kind of insane going from, wanting this piece of gear or wanting that piece of gear, and then now I've tried or own a lot of things that I never thought I would have even come close to owning, which is insane. And like I said, meeting and talking to a bunch of people in the amp scene has been really cool. I've learned a lot about amps over the past year. Still have a lot to go, but I don't want to rant too much. With this video, I kind of just wanted to say a thank you to you guys and all the brands and people that I've been working with over the past year or last couple months, Which, with that, I'm sure you guys are sick of me talking about Z-Sounds, but they did send me a couple goodies that we're going to unbox today, and I'll be keeping all of these things, so you'll see them quite a bit on the channel. So yeah, let's check out what all we got, and then we'll mess around and play some riffs. So first up we have this, which is a microphone from Neumann. This is a KM184. This is the tiniest little microphone ever, but my friend Phil from Sonic Assault Studios highly recommended these, so I figured I'd grab one and check it out. This is a condenser mic that he uses on a lot of guitar. We do a lot of guitar stuff on here, so I figured might as well grab it. And like I said, Z-Sounds was kind enough to send this out, and I tested it and really liked it, so asked to keep it. So we'll be using this quite a bit. This is a Lewitt DTP 340 TT. It says that it's great for toms and percussion, but I got a comment on my Sennheiser MD421 video that, according to the comment, I haven't fully tested this yet, but that this is similar to the 421, so gotta check it out since this is $100, this is $99, and the 421 is $500 or something of the sort. So if they're very similar, anybody that was looking at 421s might be able to get this and get a similar result, if not exactly the same. A thing that I super appreciate about the DTP is this is a, like I said, $99 mic, but it comes the packaging and all the stuff that comes with it is stuff that you would expect in a much more expensive microphone. So with this, it came with stickers, which I love stickers, a carrying case, this band thing. I'm guessing this is to wrap cables or something. I honestly have no clue. This little tray comes out, and there's another section, which, since this is considered a tom mic, it came with a tom clamp, which is really cool, but also a normal for a normal mic stand. And then this microphone is also fairly small. All of the stuff that I'm unboxing today Of course, I'll be making a full video on each of them, but very excited with this one to shoot it out with the 421 and see if they are very similar or if not, because I think that'll be super useful for pretty much everybody, because nobody wants to spend $500+ on a microphone. So if we can get a cool sound out of a $99 mic, that would be fantastic. All right, and then the next thing is I'm sure most of you know exactly what this is, Kemper Profiler. This is the rack mount version, obviously. And I went with the powered version just for like ease of use, and I'm actually super impressed with this. I was slightly concerned that this wasn't going to be like, you know, that great now that pretty much everybody's made the switch over to quad cortex, so this doesn't get talked about too much. And I mean, demos that I've watched of it and stuff all sound great, so figured it was worth a try. And over the last week or two I've been doing a bunch of profiles on this and stuff, and it's honestly pretty impressive. I would say that like sound quality wise, this and the quad cortex are honestly pretty similar. The nice thing about this being it does have the built-in power amp, so you could just take this in a cab to a show and you're good. The menus and screen and stuff like that are kind of weird and slightly outdated, but this thing is jam-packed with options, and like I said, we'll be making a whole video on this, and I'll have profile packs of a bunch of different amps up soon for anybody that does use a Kemper. They're really cool, and I'm super pumped to have one of these and be able to mess with it. All right, and then last we have what I might be the most excited about, and I think you guys will think it's really cool. I don't own very many guitars. I just never really like collected a bunch of them, so I typically have, you know, one or two at a time. But lately I've had the urge to own more, so I got a new guitar, which is this guy. So this is a Brandon Ellis Jackson Kelly. Not gonna go through all the specs today, but I'll be doing a full video on this. The finish on it is like the coolest. I had, as I'm sure a bunch of you have seen, I had a Jackson Kelly, like a cheaper model that I got from Guitar Center used. I sold that one and got this one just because I really liked the cheaper model that I had, but wanted mostly this finish. Slightly nicer Floyd. The one that I had was just like a Jackson branded one. This one's an actual Floyd branded one, which already seems way nicer. And yeah, like I said, I'll be making a full video on this, but today we're gonna play around on it just for a couple minutes and see how it sounds. But before we get into playing some riffs on that, I just wanted to say thank you to you guys that watch these videos and comment and pick up my quad cortex packs and all that kind of stuff. And then also a huge thank you to Z Sounds for hooking up some really cool gear that otherwise I would not be able to get. And yeah, hopefully you guys have been enjoying these videos, and let me know down in the comments what kind of stuff you want to see this year, and also let me know how you guys would feel if I did some sort of like tier listing of all of the amps that I've tried on the channel, and maybe even a tier list of all the boosts and pedals and stuff, or even guitars, who knows. Let me know if you guys want to see that kind of thing, or if not, that's okay. And yeah, let's play some riffs. All right, so we're just gonna mess around and play a couple riffs. I have this running into my Fortin Zool, into this Heavy Earth Cream EQ pedal, going into a Licklighter XD20, which I have a second camera set up so you can see that. And then that's going into my Mesa 412 with a Shure SM57 and the Neumann KM184, which I blended those together. So yeah, we'll start off with no boost, and then yeah, I have the XD20 in the vintage mode since it boosts really well and stuff like that, so we'll kind of go through there. Not gonna, you know, go super crazy with the amp and all that. Yeah, let's play some riffs. And let's kick on the cream pedal. Been having a lot of fun with the cream pedal lately. I've been using it mostly just as like a boost pedal, as I do most things, but it acts a lot different, so it's fun to play with. pedal also gets like really ridiculous if you really push it. Yeah, that's about it. Hopefully that wasn't too unenjoyable. Yeah, that is just a couple riffs. I'll have a full video on this very soon. And like I said earlier in the video, I really appreciate you guys watching these videos and hanging out and all that. And as always, I have a Z Sounds affiliate link down in the description if you want to pick something up. Helps me a ton. And yeah, that's about it.